The 4-step method to high performance trading is a free download to help traders build their mindset routine to improve their trading performance in live time. The 7-step daily routine for high performance traders is about developing the daily routines and processes to help traders continuously develop and get 1% better a day in all areas of their life. They are both free downloads. The links are in the description box below. Let's get started.
G'day traders, Mindset Reset. It's Thursday, day 2 on the backside of the week. Today, as per usual, we will answer some questions. We'll talk about the behavior of the trader. And also today we're going to dive a bit deeper and hopefully not too long, but we'll talk about the mindset and understanding of Playbook best trade setups. This week was probably one of the best weeks right out of the Playbook. A lot of traders have asked, and they asked this last year, they asked this the year before, do you stop trading in December? And I answer this question all the time. Some people ask, do you only trade Wednesday and Friday? Do you only trade Tuesdays and Thursdays? Let me repeat, I only trade when there's a Playbook best trade setup. Now that brings me to a point. A lot of traders email me, they send me screenshots of trades. I'm always happy to answer questions all the time, whether it's in the community or on email. I try to get back to people as fast as I can. Sometimes that material has been dealt with in depth on the playlist. So if you're new, the playlists cover every single part of the playbook. But one of the things that I want to emphasize today to traders is that there's been, people have taken the playbook, they've reinterpreted it in their own way, and they're teaching it, and they're teaching different things to traders. And traders are coming back and asking me questions about stuff unrelated to the simple, easy money-making templates. And I'm going to just emphasize this. If you get one point out of today's video, is that the playbook, 3 days of breakout traders, first red day, first green day, signal days for inside days as well. But the templates, those first red day, first green day templates, 3 days of breakout trader templates, day 0 templates, timings, monthly cycles, a new week, a new day. Those are all about setups where it's easy to make money. Now, yesterday, I have some traders that are frustrated. They get frustrated. They get, impatient. They expect results. And I, mentioned to a trader yesterday, they took a trade. It didn't go as they expected. And I said, show me a template that is the setup that you took today. And they sent me a screenshot of the trade they took. And I said, no, send me the screenshot of the templates that the trade you took today was based on. Meaning, if you're taking trades, if you're taking any trade, whether it's any one of those signal days outside of the basic model, because each one of those is a weekly template. If you just step back and you can be patient and wait for simple, those are weekly templates. And, that trader's frustrated. They're angry. And as I state to everybody out there, if you're angry, now listen to this. If you're angry, you're frustrated, you're emotional, this is your opportunity to learn. That is the gateway to learning. When you are emotional, angry, not getting the results that you wanted, you are getting the information from the market that's exposing where you are not a master of your setups. And as I said to this trader, I sent them 5 screenshots of the exact same setup on different weeks on the same instrument on the same day. As I said yesterday, I say this in a few videos. My friend Steven, if I message Steven within 5 minutes of him getting that message, giving the fact that he's got the time, he'll send me a dozen screenshots of the same setup on a dozen different instruments because it rinses and repeats. His setup rinses and repeats. Now that comes to the next point. So as a trader, people, if you're a discretionary trader, what happens behind closed doors when you get at the keyboard is all based on your behavior, your wiring, your mindset, your emotional state. And I talk about this. If your signal day, just a basic first red day template. if a basic first red day template, which I put that cheat sheet in the course section about signal days, most traders can't wait till Wednesday for a scalable opportunity. Like one trader said yesterday, oh, you think you can make a living on one trade a week? Absolutely. Guaranteed I can. And we all witnessed that this week. But there are opportunities every day. We have 3-session setups. We have 3-day setups. But we have weekly templates. Weekly templates. So if you're taking a 3-day setup outside of the normal weekly template, of course we can have a first red day. We can have a reversal trade off an inside day with false break reversal. We can have trend trades. We can have low of month, high of month reversals. We can have 3 days of breakouts closing out a week for a new week, Monday, Tuesday, for an all-in collapse. Of course we can. But I'm talking about basic weekly templates, because if you have a basket of instruments, you can find the same templates. And then as your skill set grows and develops, expanding that out, because your skill. So just on that, a lot of times I see traders, they put Stacey's got 25 years of experience, so he has, the ability to see that. Now let me explain to you why that is. Because I have done everything wrong. My friend Steven can look at a chart and he knows from past scar tissue what not to touch. And I say this all the time. There's certain days, DNC, do not counter trend. I have no problem sitting on my hands. I have no problem taking 1 or 2 scalable trades a week. You can have month money. So yes, I'm quite happy to sit back and only take 1 or 2 trades a week if that's all I want to take, and that's all that is the best playbook trade setups. Why is that? Because I'm not there to take trades. I'm there to grow my trading business. I'm there to grow my trading account. I'm not there to be an impulsive, degenerate gambler. Oh, I'm a great trader. I'm a great trader. I know that about the markets. Oh, I know that. I know. Oh, it's going to be. Somebody told me today they laughed about the shorts, the 3 days of breakouts on gold because that was liquidity because it's going to all-time highs. So what? Maybe it is. But I'll tell you what, it's not going to all-time highs today. How'd that liquidity work out? It's an ACB template. So differentiating, I know where the market's going to go to. My job is to execute trading setups that are going to be easy to make money on to grow my trading business, to grow my trading account. And in between, not doing anything else, because my job is not to take trades. My job is not to read every little move in the market. My job is to identify which instruments are set up on the easy money-making templates. First red day, first green day, 3 days of breakout traders. There's an inside day. Am I going to get a false break set up in the US session? Do I have an opportunity for a day 3 trend trade or reversal in Asia? Or a day 2 trend trade coil in Asia? I say this every week. I look for 1 or 2 opportunities in the Asian window, and typically I'm going to see that on the backside. And part of that is because I'm willing to sit and wait, because I know when we get to the backside, those templates are designed on certain sessions, on certain days, to not come back. How do I know? Because I've done it enough times the wrong way to finally learn. Don't mess around, don't FAFO, don't hope, don't guess. Stick with rinse and repeat setups where it's easy to make money. And there are enough of them over and over and over again that I don't need to worry about catching a trade. So if you're frustrated, do you realize the market is revealing to you the opportunities to become successful at this game if you listen to the information that it's providing to you? Now, I say this over and over again. You could only take 1 or 2 trades this week and have significantly compounded your trading account. How to grow a trading account, a small trading account fast? Take trade setups that are going to move and not come back. The importance of understanding that mindset and behavior of the trader, because the behavior and the mindset of the trader is the number one reason why most retail traders never become consistent, never become consistently profitable, and never ever get to size because they repeat the same cycles over and over and over again. They do some things right. They still engage in other impulsive, self-sabotaging behaviors. They get emotional, they get angry, and then they jump to something else. Now, then the next kind of component, it's not me, it's not my method. Now, yes, I've put it together in a process. I put this together in a process from my own experience, as I've talked about in the past, which setups where it was easy to make money on, what days and what setups, and also to protect myself. I had to train my brain to stop doing stupid things. So if you get angry, the only person you should ever be angry at is yourself. If you're the one behind the closed doors, pressing a mouse, taking trades, and you don't know what your edge really is, you're trying to read the market, take trades. So one individual is learning from another trader who's teaching them that there are setups, but they're actually teaching them how to trade the movement. Now, if you want to know what a smoke screen is, go and look at some of the templates from this week. Silver's a good one. Gold's a good one. Somebody said yesterday about gold, you're counter trending a hugely strongly trending market. How's it trending when it's in a large trading range from the last 3 weeks? It's not a trend. You're at higher time frame sellers and higher time frame buyers. It's a big box. Step back and look at the big picture. I did that video yesterday. We're trading off of higher time frames. So if you're learning about little pushes and 1 minute bars, continue to be frustrated. If you were listening to what I'm saying to you, learn templates. If you're going to take 3 days of breakout trades on a Wednesday, show me the template that's got 3 days of breakout trades where it was easy to make money on a Wednesday. Now, funny enough, there was one the week before on the Swiss franc. Broke out on Monday, inside day Tuesday, first red day on Wednesday, bang, parabolic move. That's a great example of having a template from the past, because hindsight pays, of the same repeating behaviors. Now, why is that important? Why is hindsight so important? Now, most markets have the same big players trading those markets. They do the same things over and over again, whether it's central banks, whether it's hedge funds, whether it's Goldman Sachs, whether it's Barrick Gold, whether it's US oil. It doesn't matter. They're all the same thing. Trap and shift, as my friend Steven says. So when that penny drops, so the response to that other question of regarding how many trades, when you realize that it's about size and not about how many trades, and you realize that it's about taking the right trades where it's going to be easy to make money, and then you start using size, the penny drops. You stop trying to catch the move and grab the high and get the liquidity and catch the sweep and do the soup and the gap. And you start stepping back and let the market set up, because when it goes all in and it's not coming back, there's not a lot of stress, there's not a lot of thinking, there's not a lot of emotion, and there's not a lot of trade management. So if any of this is rubbing some of you the wrong way, that's, again, the market and me, I suppose, opening up a window for you to see where you need to either get really focused or get more specific or get better in your day-to-day process or in your ability to sit back and be patient. And as your skill set grows, adding in other opportunities, maybe like Steven says, to feed the beast. But you make a lot of money on the setups and the days that it's easy to make a lot of money on. Very important, because otherwise you're going to just go in that cycle, the retail trader cycle. So if you got a guy showing you how to, could do this today, could do that, that's not a template. These are rinse and repeat weekly templates. Now, sometimes we're going to get weeks because of the calendar, maybe just because of what's happening in multiple markets combined. It will be hard to find certain perfect templates. But we're going to get 3-session setups. We're still going to get signal days. We're still going to get nail and bails. We haven't had a week where we've never had perfect textbook trade setups. The next part of that expertise is just being proficient at filtering through and identifying 1 or 2 candidates Like, I'm amazed always. There's always some people in the community who find a currency pair or a best trade setup somewhere that I just haven't looked at. And I'm like, wow, that was an awesome template today. That was fantastic. And that's what I love. It's just because that's what discretionary trading is. The real professionals develop the skill set and the wherewithal to, number one, identify the instrument that is setting up with their easy money making setup, their edge, and then the skill set honed through live trading. And that takes care of the mindset, because then when you rinse and repeat that over and over again, and you do the same setups over and over again, you realize when you're in easy money making trading setups, there is no, stress. You're not, sweating out the move, and you're not at the keyboard for hours trying to either get out at a break even or, averaging into a loser in hopes that you can maybe get out of that with a smaller loss, or holding on to it overnight and you can't sleep and you got to get up and check what the market's doing. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. Make trading a pursuit of pleasure. I'll tell you, I can say this to anybody with conviction. I have done everything wrong. How do I know what I'm doing? Because I've done everything wrong. I did it for a long time. And it took me a long time to slowly keep doing everything right. Even when I knew what was wrong and what was right, it was still hard. Okay, so on that, just talk about this. Stephen and I joke about this all the time. Just get to Wednesday at 5 p.m., right? Get to Wednesday at 5 p.m. The challenge is not to do any damage between Sunday night and Wednesday at 5 p.m. And then we look at our templates, right? So make trading a pursuit of pleasure, but make sure it's a profitable one. I am not interested in going there to catch a move. Like Stephen said today, one of his pit trading buddies used to say to him, I'm not here to make $500, and get that message. No matter what your account size is, it doesn't matter what your account size is. What matters is if you understand where you can make a lot of money. And then even if you're starting out with a very small account, be willing to sit on your hands and execute only those setups, and slowly grow that until we start to snowball. If you develop that skill set, it doesn't matter. Somebody will come to you with money and fund you to trade. Not you going to them to get funded to hopefully make some money. People will come to you to trade for them when you understand how to execute money-making setups over and over and over again, and in between, not doing anything else. Managing yourself, not engaging in impulsive, irrational trading, self-sabotaging trading, over-leveraging, not using stops, not taking losses, not taking profits, over trading, all the things that people do once they get behind closed doors, holding on to a loss until it gets so big you get margined out. When everybody shuts the door and goes to the keyboard, who knows what they do? That's why live trading or anything else has no effect on anybody. They think they learn from that. They don't, because they're degenerate gamblers. A lot of people are degenerate gamblers once they shut the door and get at the keyboard. They're lying to themselves. Oh, I'm doing everything right. But they're not doing everything right. They're doing other things as well. They're doing some things right, and they're doing other things as well that they shouldn't be doing. How do I know that? Because I did it. How does Stephen know that? Right? How do most traders know that if they've been doing it long enough and if they're honest with themselves? Now, only you can control that. That's why if you're a discretionary trader, that's welcome to the life of a discretionary trader. If you want some kind of statistical printout of what your predicted possible results can be like, get an EA, get an algorithmic trading. Kevin Davey, go see Kevin Davey or whoever else does that. I know Kevin is very respected and teaches, and he's excellent at what he does. He's won different trading competitions, but it's automated. And if that's what you feel you need to do, maybe you are. Maybe some people are wired to trade that way. They just can't, they don't trust themselves, or it's just not their thing to be at the screen. And that's completely, there's nothing wrong. Jim Rogers or Jim Simons, okay, multi-billion-dollar fund, all on quantitative trading. That's what he was a mathematician. That was his thing. He got other mathematicians involved. And they just keep refining their algo. They kept refining their models and let them run. But if you're a discretionary trader, you either have to, as my father said, shit or get off the pot. Do it right or get onto something else. And if you do it right, the sky's the limit. The trades are the same. So we talked about this last week. A trader asks, well, how can the market handle any size? The market can handle any size. Okay? Good or bad. It can handle any size. You can take massive losses, and you can also have massive gains, massive profits. So yes, that's my spiel for today. Free Cash Thursday. Templates. Not reading the markets, just sitting back, be patient, find the templates where it's easy to make money. It might be a 3-session setup, might be an inside day. You might get 1 or 2 trades this week, but next week you might have a monkey hammer. Silver gave a monkey hammer today. High week to low week, all in. London, US session, low hanging fruit. Congratulations to the traders who took those trades. Rinse and repeat. Simple as that. Simple as that. Everything else is in your mind. It's in your mind. The trader has beliefs, has misconceptions, has pre-programmed ideas, has experiences, has things that have happened to them in the past, have happened to them in the markets that can damage them or scar them and prevent them from doing things consistently. They get out too soon, out of a winning trade too soon. They hold on to a loser too long. They get shaken out of a winner. They get scared to get into a winning trade. They get into a losing trade and then get out right away with a small loss. And then they don't want to get back in the other way when it's an all-in type of opportunity in the opposite direction on the right day. Just little things, but it takes time. Now, some traders are able to adapt quicker and have a bit more experience, skill, headspace, adaptability, growth mindset that they can accelerate their learning curve a bit quicker. We're all different, but you have to take responsibility. Like Stephen always says, build your muscle memory. If you execute just an easy inside day type of trade, just go through 20. If you can go through 20 instruments every single day in 5 minutes to find an inside day. You might find 3 or 4. Okay, let's watch how they set up into my session. Oh, 2 moved already. Oh, I missed that. Maybe it didn't miss, and maybe it's broken out and it's going to continue because now we're on a trend trade in your session. But it triggered other time frame traders in the London window, or it broke the false break and coils into the US window for the reversal opportunity on an inside day. Whatever it is, maybe it's going to move and it moves in another session. You come back the next day and it's a continuation trade in your session in a market that's now trending. Little things like that. As I said, traders walk away, they forget about things and they're scattered. They're all over the place. They're looking for all kinds of which one's moving, which one's, when somebody says I'm looking for setups, but I trade this because it moves, what setup are you trading? Which one? Which one is it? Which easy money making setup is it? Movement and a grand organized easy money making setup are not the same. Those ACB templates are designed for a reason. They're designed to wipe out a day or two's volume, and as in silver's case, the entire week. A monkey hammer. It's designed to wipe out anybody who's in the market. It goes all the way to the other side of the range. That's not by accident. Do you really think that's by accident? Look at oil today. It takes out the US session low from yesterday. Right? High of week, high of month reversal, 3 days of breakout traders, and reverses off of the US session low of day right back to traders who were short. An all-in opportunity short and an all-in opportunity back reversing to closing price long, just outside of our 3-hour window. It's all by design. Once you understand that, then you'll be willing to step back and just start to hunt out the templates that are setting up where it's going to be easy to make money on. That's it, folks. Behavior and mindset of the trader, easy money making, winning trading setups. Whatever the market's revealing to you to learn about yourself, listen to it, learn from it. And just in closing, one trader said, what is the actionable review process? Well, for example, just on that, if I'm hunting inside days, but I'm not executing, or if I'm scared to get in, or little things, what am I going to do different tomorrow that's going to ensure that I don't do what I did today so that I can participate in that winning trade? Is it that I need to shut off all the other charts? Is it that I need to get in smaller, put my stop in and just trade small and build my confidence with a winner? Confidence through accomplishment. Is it that I need to hold on to that and walk away? Put my stop in, my target in, and walk away, accept that I might lose on that trade and let the market play that trade out? What is it that you need to do different? What is the action step that needs to happen tomorrow to make sure that I'm 1% better than I was today on a winning trade setup? If I missed a better opportunity, what was it that should have alerted me to that better opportunity? Was the fact that I didn't look at that instrument? Did I not follow my daily process? Do I have a daily process? Did I sleep in? Was I out drinking last night? What was it? Was I tired? Was my diet poor? Was it crappy? Or, did I get in a fight with my spouse? Was I arguing with somebody about how to trade the markets? What's your routine, your environment, your approach like each day that ensures that you are going to succeed at what you are doing? Take control of that. You are the master of your ship. Only you can change it. Love you and appreciate you, traders. Have a great day. Congratulations. Massive week for several traders. It's the same thing. Rinse and repeat. Have a great day, and may the markets go with you.